So now we're going to be moving on to Dawson Schools. Damn it, I did have it there. I just had it at the end. Okay, never mind. Is me talking about the Greenland shit. Anyways, Dawson's college students protest CAQ Ministries. This is only a minute long. Is only a minute long. I'm gonna let it start playing, and I will be back.
We mobilize today across CEGEPs and universities in the province to make it clear we will not stand for this government attack on the movement. The abuse of power from the minister cannot go unreported as she sends investigators into our schools, interrogating faculty, administrators, and union executives in an attempt to repress Palestinian Muslims.
So this is what Pierre Polyev would call woke anti-Semitism, BT dubs.
Muslim and Arab voices on our campus.
Obviously, I don't agree with him.
Our MSAs have been targeted at Banya and Boston, with investigators going into the prayer rooms for reasons undisclosed in this investigation, violating students' privacy to prayer. We know this is not an isolated movement. It is part of a larger attack to repress the student movement for Palestine across North America. United, we'll never be defeated.
The students, united, will never be defeated.
The students, united, will never be defeated.
Damn. Yeah, I just wanted to shout them out. This is from the Montreal Gazette. And yeah, keep fucking fighting the good fight, guys. Keep fucking fighting the good fight, guys. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to the Oscar winning Palestinian director attacked in the West Bank.
You were formally invited to
After this intrusive out. After this intrusive out. Oi. It started right away. Ah! Okay. Un momento, por favor.
Hey, no!
As Palestinians were about to eat iftar, the meal breaking the Ramadan fast, an unprovoked attack by Israeli settlers in the occupied West Bank.
Back to the car, back to the car.
According to activists like Anna Lipman, a Jewish Canadian who was called to the scene by neighbors.
We were immediately ambushed by masked settlers with rocks and sticks.
She's wearing a QP Ontario shirt.
She says Palestinian Oscar-winning filmmaker Hamdan Bilal is injured but back home with family. The Center for Jewish Nonviolence reports he was attacked by Israeli settlers, then removed from an ambulance by soldiers, a claim the Israeli military denied. The IDF did confirm the detention of 3 Palestinians and 1 Israeli civilian over suspicion of rock hurling.
Over suspicion of rock hurling? Wait, what?
3 Palestinians and 1 Israeli civilian over suspicion of rock hurling.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything. However, I feel like there should have been more of one versus the other. And if you understand where my politics lean, and I hope you do, I don't think that's right.
Hamdan is far from the first person, the first Palestinian who has been taken to the hospital, who has been arrested unfairly, and everyone deserves to have the media attention on them, just as Hamdan does.
And that's what No Other Land is asking for. Despite its Academy Award for Best Documentary, the film still does not have a U.S. distributor, and there's limited pickup across North America.
He was punished for speaking, for making the film, and for winning an Oscar for his film. It's a punishment.
This Palestinian-Canadian restaurant owner and filmmaker highlights the dehumanization of Palestinians and the hypocrisy of the international community in addressing their plight.
What is happening in Gaza, genocide, massacres, killing of children, destruction of massive level, like it's painful. But what is more painful is that this could happen for 2 years and the world is watching.
Watching as violence and injustice grows. Neetu Garcha, Global News, Vancouver.
Damn. Yeah, I wanted to highlight that because it's absolutely insane that a Palestinian man who directed this movie to spread awareness about what is going on to his people in his country by a foreign occupying force was attacked by settlers of that colonial state just just for speaking out, just for being Palestinian and speaking out. Absolutely vile, absolutely disgusting. He deserves so much better. I hope he gets okay. I hope he becomes better. I hope he's not too injured. And I really just wanted to share this, especially with, the political climate in the States right now and how things are, gearing to change up here if people like Per Polyev win, for example. I think it's really important to, one, share that people are fighting the good fight here in Canada. Every Saturday in Ontario, I believe it is, there are protests every Saturday that you can join for pro-Palestinian. I think all colleges and universities. I might have to check that later. But I think it's really important to show support. This is one of the first times in history that we have had this type of access to a genocide like this. Like even the even the South African apartheid was not nearly as televised as this is now, and not nearly as you know available to the general public as this is now. And as somebody who obviously is on the right side of history about this, as I'm sure anybody viewing this should be, I think it's so important to talk about this to get the word out. And I want to keep, you know, I want people to know that there's other people out there who do support this cause. And with politicians like Per Polyev saying that he wants to deport people who participate in these protests, who aren't full citizens yet, who are here temporarily for school or are temporary workers or immigrants of any type, I bet, in the future if he wins. I want to draw people's attentions to these causes now before we end up in a climate very similar to what is going on in the States.